split the defense. Randy Arozarena, helmet off. He's flying in for home. The throw is short. And the Rays jump out a 1-0 lead off of Vidal Brujan RBI. He trades places with Randy Arozarena. It's 1-0 Tampa Bay.
Means maybe not quite as sharp, not getting ahead of hitter. I think it's been 2 hitters, but not getting ahead of hitters quite the way we might expect thus far. Maybe it's the rust coming back, something.
And again, you see the read right here from Randy Arozarena. He's charging in, sliding in. He's making sure this time, flips the slide this time, kind of protecting himself. 1 out, coming home to Wander Franco. He's got a fastball, and it's a drive right to Anthony Santander. The cannon flashes to home. The play at the plate is not in time. Vidal Brujan the wheels. It's 2-0 Rays.
Well, this is definitely not the best case scenario. What Brandon Hyder, the Orioles fans, wanted to see from John Means. But, you know, hopefully he can settle down a little bit here. Only 11 pitches so far. Not great to see 2 run on the board, but again, we were expecting some sort of rustiness, even though he was okay in those minor league rehab starts.
2 down, Orioles trying to answer Tampa Bay early. Severino smacks a ball, line drive into left field, base hit. Santander scores easily. Orioles answer, they've cut the lead 2-1 in the second.
Guess I should take back my comment about a low-scoring game, right?
Those odds makers heard what you were saying.
But I love that, especially on the birthday. Big on birthdays, so glad to see a birthday boy RBI for sure.
You know, that's been something that, oh, there's a drive to center field. That's gone. Homer.
It's up, and Rich Hill calls it a home run. Randy Arozarena.
Wow. There's your breakout offensive player of the year right there, Randy Arozarena.
Expert commentary.
I think just the intensity over the course of understanding, you know, not sacrificing anything about who you are as a player when you go out there and step between the lines to compete. And that's something that, you know, you can be you know, obviously a great person off of the field and cordial to everyone, but when you get between the lines, you want to have that aggressive instinct and that instinct of you know, doing anything to win.
1 ball, no strikes. Here's a swing and a high drive into deep left field. This one's heading for the stands. Gone. Home run. Francisco Mejia with a homer to left, and the Rays have a 5-1 lead.
4th home run for Francisco, and it's his 3rd from the right side of the plate, and it's something that has kind of burned Means all season long. He's given up at least 2 home runs now in 5 consecutive starts. And you look at his numbers, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games this year he's given up at least 2 home runs.
Kind of nice. When your all-star catcher's out, you can have the other catcher have a big night.
79 hits, 14 home runs, and 51 RBI. Again, that's second. He's in that top 5 for Orioles chasers to 50 RBI. He drives a pitch into right field again. Brandon Lau is getting his work in. This one takes a bounce in front of him. Austin Hayes scores with ease. Orioles get on the board. They cut the lead 5-2 in the 8th. Sarah, as you mentioned, Lau still adjusting to the outfield.
Definitely, we're seeing some growing pains there for sure, and we heard him before getting some advice. But you know, it's definitely interesting to see the error earlier by Wander Franco lead to a run, and here we have this as well. So in that game that I mentioned in May 2019, they had 4 errors. So that's the high water mark, at least over these last 3 seasons now.
Santander, and he lifts this out towards the Rays tank. It takes a jump in front. Kiermaier comes up with it. Mountcastle is charging. The throw to the plate is short. Mountcastle comes home to score from first. And Santander sends it into the Rays tank. They get to watch it fall right in front. A long double, Anthony Santander.
This is not what we expected from the Rays bullpen. Obviously, we've been pumping up just how good they've been, but it really does show why it's so important to play good defense. I know that sounds super simple. Everyone's sitting there saying, of course, but you see both of these runs coming around to score after those errors. That's the worst case scenario when something like that happens.
Ryan Mountcastle took a look as he left first base and did not pick his head up after that. 0-1, Mejia scoops ball into right center field. Cedric Mullins is charging, diving, he won't get to it. The ball ricochets off of the wall. Coming home to score is Brujan. Meadows takes off as well. He'll turn around and wave around Brandon Lau. It's a bases clearing triple. Francisco Mejia. And the Rays have pushed themselves away again, 8-3 in the 8th.
Francisco Mejia is only playing because Mike Zunino got hurt last night, and here he is with a career-high 5 RBI. 5 of the 7 runs that they've scored have been driven in by him. And backup catcher, I mean, not necessarily the player you expect, but Cedric Mullins, good, really good effort here. And again, his defense has been so good. That's not a catchable ball.
Rays have re-extended their lead, another 5 runs. 2-1, and Choi laces one into right field, a base hit. Mejia jogs home, it's 9-3. Tampa.
Point, there are no defined roles.
And he gets the strikeout.